for. All right. Assignment number 3, select a college. And we're going to do this in Bridges again. So I'm going to log into Bridges. Bridges.com, log in. A lot of students will be in here learning and going through stuff. So you may have come in here and start planning. What do you want to take for grade level? You know, what's important for here in your life, recreation, your portfolio, adding things to your portfolios. There's lots of things you can do in here. I haven't listed them all. I've just listed a couple of basics. Some of the stuff like what careers can you go into? No, we're going to worry about college. And this is where students get a lot of little frustrated, because they're looking for the visual clue here to go to Choices Planner, and they don't see it here, and of course they start freaking out and hands up, red cup, red cup. Okay, 1. Always make sure you're back on that little home tab for whichever one you've got, and then always your tools. Once you're in your tools, it brings back to that main page, and then you can get to everything you're looking for. So we're going to go in here. Your guideways. There's just examples and the ways to help guide you towards the college that you want to go to. What we're going to do is we're going to go to School Finder, and we're going to go in here, and I'm going to clear choices, and we're going to go to key facts. So let's pick a state. So maybe I want Oklahoma and I want Texas. I don't know, maybe I want Arkansas. Let's try Georgia, because Georgia Tech's a good one. I don't know, whatever you're interested in. Admissions. So if you know what percentage you're in, and you know what your SAT and ACT scores are, you can use these to help find. That's why those tests are so important, because depending on your scores and your GPA is to what your admissions is going to be. So you can look through here, acceptance rate. Okay, why would this be important? Because this is the number of people that get accepted to that college that apply. So you need to go in how important that is to you. What are your scores? Go in here and set everything down. Pick tuition and costs. This is where most students, because they freak out maybe at the cost. So let's say I want to keep it at $7,000. That's just tuition. That's just what it costs to go. Tuition plus room and board. We're going to say 10. Room and board means how much does it cost for the dorm room, and or how much does it cost for your apartment and your food and your living while you're there. Okay, programs and majors. So I've already gone through all this, and we've already looked at the programs and the majors and what career cluster. Let's say I'm into manufacturing, I'm into science, and I'm into architecture. Maybe those are the ones I'm into. Maybe I'm important for sports, so I may pick a sport. And I may say, okay, a male or a female, because believe it or not, that's important, because they may have a male sport for it or a female sport for it and not the other, or vice versa. So if sports are important for you, you need to pick. So here we go. So it says these two pop up. So if I come here and click, and I'm going to say add to portfolio. So this has been added to my portfolio. And then I'm going to go back in here, back into my School Finder, back to my Campus Life. And we can add other ones. So list of schools, there we go. Here, there it is. Add a portfolio. Okay, so we've listed home. Compare schools, because I've added them in. And now I can pick them, and I can compare them. And so I can see, well, where is it? What is it? Urban. Urban is like city. Rural would be like country, that kind of stuff. Does it require associates, bachelors? Undergraduates enroll ratio 1 to 12. How much does it cost to go? Who is attendant? Coeducational means a little bit of everybody. Here's their address. And so you can find information about what it is that you need to get into it. Admissions, what do they require? What do you have to get in? Again, your costs, what do they have? Programs and majors. What's the campus like? And what kind of career? So when you pick those and you save them, it allows you to do that. And then you simply take your information and transfer it in here. So you would say what college you picked, where is it located, what kind of degrees, and you just go through those different things and you find it. And again, this doesn't have to be a four-year college. You may decide that you want to go to a technical school, and that's great. We're going to go find the information for it. We're going to stick it in there. You may decide you just want to go associate's degree. You were going to find something. Very few jobs nowadays, careers nowadays, require nothing. Everything requires usually some kind of training. And the whole point of this is to get you looking and figuring out, hey, what do I want to use? where can I go? And that's the whole purpose of this particular lesson.